Hello, everybody, and welcome to Atrocity Press Live's Human Hunters Issue 2 Kickstarter Closeout. And let me pull up the campaign here. Let me put it over on the screen. Share the screen. Put it up on the screen. All right. So as of right now, we've got 74 minutes left to go. And we're sitting at $6,124 and 135 sexy backers. So, how are you guys doing this evening?
Well, I'll tell you, sir, we are crossing the streams. They say never cross the streams in Ghostbusters. You know, you never cross the streams. But tonight, it is the final closeout stream. It's the final countdown for Human Hunters 2. We are live on Atrocity Press. We are live on Niobe Comics. We are here with Johnny Reed, the machine Johnny Reed, and the electric crayon Phil Leon as we bring this thing to a close, Max.
Hell yeah. It's been a hell of a ride.
Yep.
This has been one of our wildest Kickstarters
Tell me
yet.
why? Lay it down like the real hardcore facts of running a Kickstarter here, dude.
Okay, there's, as you know, Kickstarter lets you to pledge, and then you can change your pledge throughout the month as it goes along. And we've had lots of people pledging high, dropping down to nothing, or dropping it down to smaller, or just canceling their pledges. And we've got people that,
good morning,
what's up? They send messages asking me, how do I get this extra special thing that I wanted from last campaign? And I'm like, well, I could get you one, but you'd have to over pledge this much. And then they say, okay, great. And then you don't hear nothing from them after that. And I'm like, man,
dude, I had 3 people reach out to me for the Halloween cover after it.
Yep.
And they're like, hey, how do I get a copy of the Halloween? I go buy a DeLorean.
Well, I guess this is it. This is why when we had Tom on the stream the other night and he was talking about 12-day campaigns, I'm like, sometimes that's not even enough time for people to even realize what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
And then they will come back and say, hey, how do I get this cover after they sort of missed out on it? Why? Just because people are busy and they don't notice shit when it's happening. They sort of find out, after the fact.
Yep.
Well, and Facebook doesn't help because I got to tell you, I mean, we do a lot of publicizing and advertising on Facebook, of course. But it's like I go to my feeds and it's like I'm looking at crap from 3 days ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I getting all these? I mean, I'll see Max. He did an ad for Human Hunters 3 days ago, and I'm like, I damn well know he did one this morning. So why am I not seeing that?
because they have
Their
damn well,
algorithms are jacked up.
they have. Well, now I think they're at the point where they've messed up their algorithm so much there that there's no turning back. Because you factor in the algorithm like 5 or 6, 7 times, and then people getting restricted and people this and people that, and they've screwed the pooch on that one.
You spent too much
Right
time
now,
on the metaverse.
I just now logged into my Facebook. I refreshed my screen, and my number one thing is from Discover Indie from Max. Little over 30 hours remaining. I'm like, that was 30 hours ago. And I'm just now getting into my feed.
Meta is Facebook's, Phil. It's all the same thing.
Yep. They own it all. They call it Meta now.
It's all the same shit.
So, how you doing, Phil?
No, doing good, man. Getting ready to do a last minute tabling show tomorrow, man.
Is it inside or outside?
Inside. Yeah, it better be. It just snowed here today. We have snow and it's cold. No fun at all.
You guys got snow?
Yes, we got
I'm
snow.
so jealous of you, man. I want like 10
Oh God, I'll trade.
Lucky.
How much snow did you get? Like a real amount of snow, or just like a dusting?
A little more than dusting, probably about an inch or 2.
Wow,
That's nice. That's snow.
yeah.
I'm
I
jealous
take
of
that
crap.
over. I take that over the rain, the cold ass rain we had yesterday. It was like 36 degrees and rainy all day
Oh
long.
yeah, that's no fun either.
Well, I
We
think
had
it was
warm rain.
Wednesday that we had rain that turned into flurrying that went back to rain.
Oh yeah, that mixed stuff or that ice and snow or the in between point where it's not frozen or frozen all at the same time. Yeah, that's the not fun stuff.
We had warm rain today. It's weird. It was 75 today and rainy.
Oh God, 75. Jeez.
That's like Florida. You know,
It's
it's
November.
like so humid down there. It'll start raining and you'll be dry before it hits you.
Oh no, it was dry as hell out here. It's not. It wasn't humid at all. It was just we are in a weird climate change vortex out here.
69 minutes, 69 dudes.
The countdown is
That's
on.
exciting.
What's the tails of the tape right now?
135 backers, 6,124 freedom bucks.
Woohoo!
Plus
Not
a
bad at all.
$3,000 campaign.
Listen, if you watch these channels, you pay attention to us on Facebook, you know about this project. You've heard us talking about it for a month straight. But here it is. I mean, don't be one of these guys that comes to us next week and says, "How do I get this?" Because you missed out today. Right?
Mhm.
This is the time to jump on. If you've been putting this off, if you've been waiting to see if this was going to get funded, if you just want to see how the campaign was going to rock, if maybe you put this on the back burner and you meant to come back to it later. You have 68 minutes, man.
68 minutes.
68 minutes.
Minutes to feed.
68 minutes to feed, man, to get in on this. You know what I mean?
Zoom it up.
This is what you got to do, man. Why don't we talk about some of the tiers, from digital, physical to some of the great add-ons that you might have. Like, what are some of the cool shit?
Well, we've got the digital human hunters too, and that's $10. We've got the cover A from Mateus Duarte. Let me go down to the covers so I can keep up.
Yes, I
with
believe that will be best.
There we go. Cover A by Mateus Duarte there. That's the interior artist. So what you see is what you get. That's the internal of the book. And you can see the interiors because we always give away the first 6 or 7 pages.
Yep.
Cover B, Mariah Benez. Once again, $15. All of our covers are $15.
I love that cover.
Yo, yeah.
Me too.
Nice. And then LC Freitas's cover. Cover C.
I see a theme. I see a theme coming on.
Yeah. There's everyone likes to do Christine. And then there's Alfred's.
Oh yeah, that one's
Yeah.
sexy. Such
Yep.
good art.
I really love the way
Real.
that one turned out. When he sent that to me,
Yeah.
I was really, really happy.
Like I said, it's got such a Frazetta feel to it, man.
Yeah, it does. I like
It's
the
that
candles,
coloring.
fire, the painting and stuff. It just looks fantastic.
Well, even the water coming off the steps, it's got that Pizzetta
Mhm.
kind of feel to it. So
Yeah.
Cover E by Fred Benez, doing the cosplay as the White Queen. Emma
Fred
Frost
Benez,
herself.
of course, brother of legendary DC
Ed
comic
Benez.
art. Ed Benez.
Ed Benez.
Ed Benez.
Well-
and
Mariah.
I apologize to my viewers if there's any out there because I was boomerang, and again, I had my OBS on mute.
Larry's a boomer.
I'm a
Yep.
boomer, man.
There's
But what we want
Fernando's.
is some boomer moments today in the last hour. We want to hit that boomer button so much
There's a
that
good old.
the doctor of disrespect is going to come out of the screen. Okay.
Speaking of
You're gonna see
boomers.
some desist.
What's up, Will? Did you get your copy of Human Hunters yet, man?
We have
What's up,
Will in the
Will?
chat.
Yeah.
William
on.
Pace.
There you go, man. This is the, we like to see familiar faces hanging around here. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah. Then Mateus Duarte's secondary cover, which isn't listed. Oh, there it is. G.
Yeah.
And
Gee.
Gee.
then Fern Cords is got JC and Christine.
Christine.
All you need is a little.
Kirstine.
All you need is a pair of scissors.
Do the barbershop version.
Then Mateus's cover, and then we've got the digital Human Hunters Not Safe for Work version from Alfred, and then the digital Human Hunters Not Safe for Work version from Fernando, or you can get the catch-up digital, or
There it is.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that far down the pledge list yet. So we'll go down to these here double packs.
Yep.
All right, we've got the $25 you get the Benez double team promo pack or combo pack, which actually saves you $5.
Yep.
So
It's a bargain.
hell yeah.
It's a bargain for me.
You get both covers, or you can get Alfred's combo pack, which is down here somewhere. There it is. $60. It saves you another $5 to save.
Yep.
Or Fern's combo pack, save another $5 and double them up. Get the safe for work and not safe for work version. That way you can hide one from the wife. The digital is available as it was up here. We've got the Human Hunters Catch Up digital, which is 1 and 2. And you can get the not safe for work or the safe for work digital. If you get the not safe for work digital copies, you do get the prints in PDF form, which are printable. They're still 300 DPI. Everything is solid for printing. If the printer you choose wants to have a clearance form, we've got the forms for you. All you got to do is ask for it, and we'll send it to you. No problem. I don't care if you guys print our prints. Let's see. We've got the combo packs, the digital deluxe tier. Okay, the full hunter, safe for work copies. You get all of the safe for work covers.
Yep.
Available on this Human Hunters, or you can go for the not safe for work, and you get all of the covers available for Human Hunters, even the not safe for work stuff. And because you get the not safe for work stuff, that does mean you get the prints too.
Yep.
And we got the full Human Hunters, which is Human Hunters issue number 1, covers A, B, C, and D, I believe.
Yep.
And you can go with Human Hunters issue number 1, not safe for work, which gives you all the Human Hunters number 1 covers, even our cheesecake beefcake cover, which is full of boobies.
Beefcake.
And Radu looking bad.
We don't discriminate.
That's right.
Sorry, how to do it, man.
Everyone's like, you always just do naked girls. We don't ever do naked guys. And I'm like, you want naked dudes? Okay,
Yep.
we'll put in naked dudes.
We'll do it.
We've got the Mary Machine Gun catch-up, which covers A of 1, 2, and 3 of Mary Machine Gun, with Mary Machine Gun 4 will be coming out in January of 2023.
Yep.
The full Ninja Bimbos, which is A and B, or covers A of 1 and 2, because we've only got 2 copies available so far. Or you can get
And the third one of
full-
that's coming out in February or March of 2023.
Yeah, it should be February. I think it's February.
It depends on. It's either going to be that or Human
Yeah,
Hunters. We still got to
depends on
decide
which
on which
one's
one that's done.
Well, Human Hunters is done.
Well, Human Hunters is done because we're already working on issue 5.
Yeah.
But Ninja Bimbos is next in our rotation, technically.
Yep.
Versus zombies
just gotta-
from deep space.
Space.
Just got to get there.
And then the full
Um,
Atrocity Press.
Yeah, that's everything that we've done. All cover A's except for Neo Tokyo, because we're gonna retool Neo Tokyo and re-release it eventually.
Yep.
We haven't gotten to that part yet because we're too busy writing other stuff. We write fast, but we still gotta get together to write now. And me and Johnny's schedules are kind of a little conflicting.
Well, it's not bad. I mean, we're just so. I mean, heck, we're 3 or 4 issues ahead writing on Human Hunters. We're like 4 or 5 issues ahead on Mary now.
Yep.
We're 3 on Ninja. So I mean, we're in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, for
For all
writing,
those wondering, hey, I mean, because it was a large gap between Human Hunters 1 and 2 because we went from October to October. But
Yeah.
come next year, you're going to probably get about 3 Human Hunters, I bet you. At least 2, if not 3, in 2023.
No, there should be 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Should be
thinking.
3 for sure. We've got
So
the
jump on
trading-
now.
Got the trading cards that are available. We've unlocked the Cleo trading card. We've unlocked the Christine trading card. We've unlocked the Freya trading card, which I will make a foil card.
Yep.
And then we've unlocked the Freya, the secondary Freya card with her Playboy Playmate stuff, which is looking good. That's one of I enjoy that one a lot. I like her with the straight hair.
Yeah, me too.
Then we've got the Human Hunters bookmark, if we can get to that point, which is probably not going to happen.
What was that at?
That's like $8,000.
That was our R8, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But you out there watching, you can make it happen, man.
You can.
There's still time.
There's still plenty of. We've still got 2 commissions. No, we've got 1 commission left.
One commission left
from Mateus Duarte. So, and then $10,000 was the poker chip. Yeah,
Today's Kickstarters are going to be tomorrow's books on the shelf.
Yep.
You know, if you're a hardcore comic book collector, you want first appearances, you want the early work of creators whose stories you're going to be reading in the next decade, maybe 2 or 3. You know, you want to start collecting that. It doesn't necessarily even have to be Niobe or Human Hunters or whatever, but there is a influx of creator-owned books coming from Kickstarter that are being published by Scout Comics, by Antarctic Press, by Boom Studios, you name it. Everyone is sort of getting involved in this. And the real money, speculation-wise, collectors-wise, is with the original OG copies of these books.
Oh, yeah.
Which you can only get right now on Kickstarter.
I mean, you can collect issue number 1 that's put out by Antarctic Press. You could do that, and it'd probably be worth some money. But I mean, it's not going to be worth as much money as the Kickstarter version.
Well, right, because essentially at that point it's a reprint.
Mm-hmm. Be the second printing.
Yeah.
And of course, we print with Comics Wellspring because Comics Wellspring
is awesome. Oh, and we have, hey, what's up, Charles Reeves?
Charles Reeves, what's up, man? No relation to Christopher Reeves, I'm going to assume.
No.
I
think we got another backer, but the money didn't move.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Give it another refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it was already at 135. Maybe I'm wrong. We got 57 solid minutes to go, and we're just going to bullshit about stuff coming up in Atrocity Press and stuff coming up with Niobe and seeing what Pete's got going on there. He's got a Darth Vader. You going to be working on that today, Pete?
I think he's silent.
Muted. He's muted.
He's muted. He was having
my phone.
Oh,
I was on the phone. I was on the phone.
Weird earlier.
Right.
I was on the phone also. That's why I didn't pay attention.
Are you still on the phone or are you good?
No, I'm off the phone now.
Okay. Well, what's up, brother Pete, man? Fill us in.
I'm tired. No, I'm just painting is really all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks.
That's always a good thing.
No, it's good. I got painting and getting some commissions done. I got all the anime NYC paintings done, but I have two portraits that I really like commissioned. Like, can you draw my wedding photo and can you draw, blah, blah, blah kind of stuff to get done, which is great. But those really fry my brain because those have, like, I have a pretty decent margin of error when it comes to, like, let's say, you want me to paint me Daredevil or something like that, paint me, something simple like that. I can really play around with some freedom and some things like that. But once you get somebody going, hey, paint my wedding.
Yeah, when it's a picture.
Yeah, that's like
duplicate this.
Or the worst ones are paint my kid. Like if it's all
right, bring them over.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
I've done that too. I hate that. I will never do face painting again. One of the restaurants I'll never do it again. I worked in a restaurant where every Christmas we would do an event for Make-A-Wish Foundation with the Marines and kids, and one of them was always one of the events at the event. One of the things at the event was face painting the kids, and I would always get tagged to do it because you're the artist. I'm like fuck, okay, but and then we would set it up so it would be easy. 5 stencil designs, a little Grinch on the cheeks, and jingle bells, a candy cane, stuff, still Christmas stuff. And you either got one of two things. You got this. First off, you got this little girl whose mom was holding her, and she kept moving her face because she was scared of the brush. And I'm like, but then she would cry because I wasn't painting her face, and I'm like, we gotta meet in the middle. Like, do you want me to Jackson Pollock you? Like, close your eyes. I'll just fucking she didn't understand who Jackson Pollock was, but the mom looked at me weird. I was like, crap. All right, you had an art class. Fantastic.
But she walks away looking like Picasso, right?
Right, exactly. She got all sorts of shit all over, But then finally, you could tell when frustration hit me because this kid was like, I want you to make my whole face the Grinch. I'm like, that's not, what we're doing. I'm going to yell at my mom. I'm going to tell my mom. I'm like, okay.
Well, here you go. Buddy? You're green.
That's what I did. There was that event. There was like, so later we're all, we're outside. I'm having a smoke and with a couple other coworkers. It's all over. My general manager comes out. I was like, so everything went well. I'm like, great. We raised a lot of money. The Marines were very happy. This, that, the other thing. Why were there 6 green-faced children? And he's looking dead ass at me. I take a drag of the smoke and I was like, artistic freedom. He goes, all right. I didn't expect you to say that. Fine. All right. And he moved on. So I'm never doing that shit again. But yeah, just kind of getting a little funky with all this, trying to get it all done. Can't wait for, I was excited for this, although I got my time zones messed up. Sorry about that. I always get my time zones messed up. It's great. When I travel, it's even worse.
The next time someone says paint my kid, just pour a bucket of paint on them.
I would, if I could. If I didn't, in my neighborhood, if I didn't think I'd get shot, I would. I really would. I really, really would. And then, because normally my plan usually, and then, again, you guys know I do a ton of shows, but normally my December is very quiet and I just work, and build up some supplies. Like Black Friday, I go. The art stores out here usually have great sales. I can load up on canvases and paper. Yeah, I have 4 shows in December. Like, oh, all right, what did I just do to myself? So I'm trying to get all that stuff ready, and I'm trying to get, where the hell is it? I got to start doing stuff for...
It's like every weekend in December, man.
Yeah, well, no. See, what makes it even better is 2 of them are on a Friday, Saturday. So it's Friday night one show, Saturday morning next show. So it's like, oh, all right, cool, great, fantastic. And actually, 2 of them are like there's 2 Friday, Saturdays. So it's like, all right, cool, all right. Because they're having because it's winter, they can have nighttime events like in the VFW or in the basement of whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Or, so that's what they've been doing out here for like the small December shows. And then the big stuff starts opening up. Like I'm already looking at the map for Boston. I'm heavily looking at Planet Comic-Con. I'm waiting for them to open up applications for that.
It opened this week.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
I think it did.
Perfect. I'll take a look. Looking at Baltimore Comic-Con again for next year. I really want to go back to that. That's a fantastic show. If you're watching and you're in the Maryland area or you go to like Awesome Con Baltimore, you guys know how just amazing those shows are. We're already booked and paid for New York for next year. We do that before the end of business. We did that before the end of business this year for next year. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to miss. You just don't want to be left out.
Well, if you end up going to Planet, you can stay at my place. It's only a twin bed, but hey.
Look, all I need is the floor, and I'll bring my own towels. So that'll be good. All I need is the floor.
Who's Little Spoon?
If I ever get any sort of money, significant money, and people want me to travel somewhere, I'm definitely crashing out on Max's floor. It's going to be like a Rob Liefeld slumber party. You know what I mean?
That's what I said. Same with Max. If he wanted to come here for that Static X show in March.
Yeah, I'm really considering coming to that.
Are they coming?
Yeah, they're going to be here with Mushroom Head.
Oh, that'd be a great concert.
And is Fear Factory on that?
Yes, Fear Factory's on that bill.
Oh, don't tell me that, because Max, I'll go with you to go see Fear Factory.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys are making a plan.
Fear Factory, Static X, Dope, and Mushroom Head.
I love me some Fear Factory.
Yeah, and they don't have a Kansas City date, so I was like, fuck it, I'll go to Fort Wayne.
We don't ever get good concerts.
That's not true. We had Testament, you just didn't go.
I missed the date. I had the wrong month. Thanks for rubbing that in.
Practice what you preach, motherfucker.
I saw them the last time they were here. I just totally missed that show. I'm thinking about going to Vi. He's coming next week.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna be out here too. Yeah.
I saw him the last time he came. It was like him and Ingve and Zach Wild. It was
That'd be
it was a
cool.
pretty cool show.
That's a lot of guitars.
Yeah,
That's a
it is.
lot of guitars.
They all come out and play together?
Yeah, they did. And it's funny
Nice.
because Ingve's getting older, and he had special lighting, so so he wouldn't look like he was old. It was cracking me up.
That's hysterical.
We got Shifter in the chat here on my side of things. He says, smash the thumbs, give your support, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Lick the button because it ain't going to lick itself.
That's right.
Shifter.
Wait, what got licked? What happened?
That's it, man.
Yeah, I'm looking. Did you guys have the Kickstarter link in your videos?
Nope, I'm going to get it now. Well, I mean, it's in the description of my video. It's been in Max's Kickstarter link has been in the description of my videos for the past month. Every single one of them.
Well, I'm
I
just
forgot to
looking.
do that. Let me.
Hey, Max, were you a fan of The Clash back in the day?
Yeah, the Clash. I love the Clash.
Keith Levine just passed away.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
They just now. I'm like, what the hell? Kevin Conway, Keith Levine. I mean, this has been a crazy week.
Gallagher.
Kevin O'Neill. Kevin
O'Neill.
Gallagher.
From
I got to hang out
2008,
with him
yeah.
one night. That was a fun night. And
Gallagher or
after,
Kevin O'Neill?
Gallagher.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I didn't expect you to say that.
My
Holy shit.
my buddy lived about a block away. His band got called in to fill in because there's a comedy shop here that does a live broadcast show. Gallagher was there that night. My buddy's band got called in for backup to fill in. And afterwards, just for the hell of it, he tells Gal, hey, if you want to come hang out, you're talking about recording stuff, we'll go hang out in my studio up above the garage that he built. And I get a call going, hey, dude, come down. It's like 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, so you were up.
Yeah, I was up. Dude, he's like, dude, Gallagher's down here. Why are you whispering? I don't want him to get mad. Come down. And I go down there, and it was so surreal, man. That was such a surreal experience. So we sat there and smoked and drank until about the sun came up, and we called it.
Oh, I lost the cap to this. Fuck.
So yeah, that was pretty interesting.
That sounds like it was fun. Cool guy, I guess.
Yeah, he's all right. He was all right.
Did you
I think he was just tired from the show too. So
He looked like he had quite the kinetic show.
yeah.
He had a lot going on. Once he started rolling with those watermelons.
He goes, you can't have it. I wonder how much stock he owned in Watermelon Company.
Right? Or at least like he owned a piece of a watermelon farm or something, right?
Something somewhere. He was growing them himself or something.
Had
Set
to-
him next to his tomatoes.
I'm honest.
Or he got a deal at the supermarket, like the local grocer made a deal
Yeah.
with him.
I'm fucking Gallagher, bitch. $1 a piece.
I'll put your label, I'll put your sign on the table when I sign the shit afterwards. It'll be great. Some stupid shit like that. I bet he did a lot of traveling, so they all had to be locally bought and stuff like that. Like you got to think about that. Like you're like the intern or whatever. Okay, we signed Gallagher, so the setup for the show was just some speakers and a microphone. But listen, Tim, you're the new guy. You need to go to Home Depot and get 200 yards of plastic, and then go to the farmer's market, and we're gonna need about 27 watermelons. What? What? Just fucking go do it, man. All right.
Take the van.
This is better than sorting M&Ms. You right? Because like I've done that concert shit for like at school at college we had I was one of the few New Yorkers in the group that did the concerts. So we met a bunch of different people, which was cool. But most of the time I was the one who had to drive the van because I had a New York State license and my license is clean.
That helps.
So I was like, all right, cool. So but the worst thing now you realize that was I guess 94-ish, around 94, 95. So there's no internet, and so they just gave me, keep your receipts and here's a wad of cash, or at least keep a note. Okay, no problem. Oh, no problem. I'm definitely buying cigarettes and weed.
Yeah, the watermelon cost $400.
Right? Exactly. So the best one was Steve Miller. Steve Miller Band played at the gymnasium at Hofstra, one year, and it was a big deal. Like the school was all electric about it. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm running around getting this, getting that. At one point, like, yeah, the truck drivers wanted to get taken to their hotel. And one guy's like, hey, listen, can you wait here? I'm just going to check in, run out, and just drop me off at the local OTB. I'm like, I got you. So he comes in. He's like, oh, he's in the front seat. We're chit-chatting. He's really cool. Took him to the OTB. He's like, can you pick me up at 3:30 because I'll go back to my hotel? I was like, all right, cool. So I pick him up at 3:30. He won big money. He stopped, bought me food, 2 packs of cigarettes, and we smoked a joint on the way back to the hotel. He went to sleep. I went back to work. So anyway, concerts going on. I'm going to sleep in the van. Everything's cool. I'm asleep in the van. I keep the headset in. I'm like, I'm sleeping in the van. I'm baked out of my mind. I'm feeling good. I get the message. Listen, they want some extra food for Steve. He's gonna have some friends. We need some wings. I'm like, it's 10:30. Everything is closed. Then I remember we had a Hooters down the road.
Oh.
So I raced down. I need 100 wings, right? So I had all sorts of shit in the van. So I run out there, and they're like, yeah, we're closing down. We have, we could probably, I don't, blah. I don't know. The guy's giving me a hard time. Like, this is how almost closed they were. The girls had like on gym clothes and like they had like on their tracksuits and stuff. Like it wasn't, they weren't even dressed. So I was like, shit. I was like, listen, well, hey, what if I can get you some Steve Miller autograph stuff? They're like, yeah, if you could do that, sure. So now the radio did not have the range to go back to the school, but they didn't know that. So like, hey, can I give some of the T-shirts to blah blah for the wings? Okay, cool. Bzz, take off. Go to the van. I had a Sharpie. I had a box full of fucking Steve Miller Band T-shirts. So I signed a bunch of fucking T-shirts.
I was gonna say, you signed them yourself?
I signed a whole bunch of fucking T-shirts. Run back in. Hey, we had these for the crew, but I'll give them to you guys. Just give me 100 wings. Oh yeah, we have like 150 wings and blah blah blah. I was like, hey, yeah, and just give me a receipt too. Why? Just do it. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Great, fantastic. Bye. Gone. Here, you got your wings. Oh, okay. Did you get all the receipts? Here they are.
And now you know the rest of the story.
It was a good time. It was a good time. Nobody got hurt.
Larry's Paul Harvey now.
I used to do a lot of show promotions in the early 2000s. Then once again in 2010, when I'd gotten out of the Army, and whenever someone asked for something crazy like I want nothing but brown M&Ms, I'd just be like, you can go fuck yourself with your writer. You get some water and some drink tickets. Okay.
You get what I goddamn give you, motherfucker.
I was always nice enough to, like, if they wanted Monsters or something or Red Bulls, I'd go buy a whole case of those.
I hear Red Bull gives you wings.
It does. I'm going to be drinking a lot of Red Bull tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Fuck the Red Bulls.
That's the only that keep me going, man.
Fuck the Red Bulls.
I think I'm even gonna do some commission sketches, man.
Wow.
Or maybe I'll do something for the kids where I'll give out some quick sketches. For
Are you gonna paint them up like?
No, paint what up?
Kids? You gonna like?
No,
paint on them?
no, I'm not. I will draw quick sketches for the kids for free, maybe.
Dump buckets of paint on them. I like that.
This is tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
We're gonna dump paint on kids tomorrow.
Yeah.
That sounds
Get
like
some of
fun.
the books
It's like-
out on the table that I've had for a while now. I built up a collection over, lockdown and not getting out tabling at shows. So get some new prints made up on the way, and yeah.
Some stuff sold off. That sounds good. Way to do it.
Proud of you, Philip.
Well, thank you.
You got to get out there. It's a contact sport,
That's
man.
what
It
I
really
figured.
is.
I wasn't exactly ready for it, but I saw it last minute, and just for shits and giggles, I was like, "Hey, is you got
Here's
anything
the
open
thing.
yet for it?" And it's like,
You
"I'll get
see-
back to you." And
You see an opportunity, guys. You gotta fucking jump
Yeah.
on it.
Seize it.
that's what I figured. To get my
Seize
feet
the
back
day.
wet, get my feet wet again after not tabling for 2 years or so.
Bro, those last minute shows are sometimes the best. They really
Yeah.
are. Because you never know what's going to happen, but at that point, you're just fucking putting together. You're just putting it together. Just, okay, I'll take this, I'll take this, I'll take this, I'll do this, I'll do that. And you're just like running and gunning, not really thinking. You're just doing it.
I've done the gorilla setup many times. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And just run and gun and get her done. And next thing you know, you're having a ball painting kids. And it's great.
So, Larry, how's Savage Sin coming along?
You know, at any point in time, we can get Dan O'Vera dropping colors on a LC Fritas' cover. So,
Oh yeah.
it'd probably be another day or two before we see that. But it'd be so nice if he did it today. You know.
Yeah, you got it all written.
Dan,
You
the
know what?
man.
As we were talking this morning, well, this afternoon, I guess, I was writing it then. You know what I mean? Like, you know, going over it again and da 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 da. Like it's happening. Like this script came together so fast as opposed to the Niobe Outbreak 2 strip, because the Niobe Outbreak 2, there's so much going on with one that I really have to be careful with how I lay this all out. You know what I mean? With Savage Sin, it's fantasy, and I can write a simple fantasy story in my sleep 100 times over, and I don't have to worry about what came before it because it's brand new, right?
Yeah, it's super new, so you can just start where you want.
Yeah, with Outbreak, it's like Outbreak 2's got to be methodical, and like every page has got to be really thought out on what's going on and how it's going to reflect on issue 3 and 4. So it's a longer endeavor to do. But it's all coming good. It's all going good.
Cool.
We're all
That's
good
good.
here.
We're all good here. With weapons malfunction, everything's fine.
We're all good here now.
But I mean, you know, keep tuned to the channel. You know, we're not going to see a Kickstarter for that until the new year, obviously.
Yeah.
But the script, you know, once I get it, you know, nail it down even further, which would be like, because I got 4 to 6 weeks off. I got nothing to do, right? So like, you know, even when we're like talking here, I'm probably going to be looking at it as we talk, and you know, but I'm on page 19 of doing corrections. You know what I mean? Out of 24. So like in the next day or two, I'll be sending it off to the quote unquote proofreader editor, right?
Yep.
And she'll
Let me talk.
And she'll correct all the bad grammar and spelling. Then it goes straight to Eduardo, who's been like chomping at the bit to get started, which excites me because he wants to work, he wants to draw. I want him to work, I want him to draw. And as soon as we get 4 or 5 pages going that are colored, right?
Yep.
Then maybe we can start thinking about Kickstarter. But the
So
thing
you
is,
just racing between Kit and Niobe, and then Savage Sin, whichever one comes out first.
Savage Sin's coming first. I can tell you Savage Sin's coming first. So Savage Sin first, then Niobe Outbreak 2, and then Niobe Outbreak 3. That's going to be the order of things.
Cool.
So I would, you know, the problem is that Savage Sin, the character herself, doesn't show up in the story until about halfway through, like the first issue.
Yeah.
And when you're showing preview pages of a book, you want those
show the
preview
character.
pages to highlight the main character, right? So this might be one of those projects where we don't even launch it until we're nearly done. And you know, that's good advice to give to anyone. But sometimes with Niobe, I'll launch when we're 5 or 6 pages in,
Yeah.
because I know we're going to get done.
Yep.
You know? So that's the update. You know.
Yeah. Cool.
You heard it here first.
Well,
Knowing
we've
is
got
half the battle.
36 minutes left on Human Hunters number 2. It's counting down.
Man, that's going down fast, eh?
Yeah, it's kicking down.
It's the final countdown.
The links are in the comments on the videos, man, or in the
Yep.
stream.
Snatch it
Click
up.
on it.
Grab your copy while you can, because
Yeah, I
there will
liked
be
it so-
no Indiegogo.
I liked it so much I grabbed
Nope.
2 copies.
Sweet.
Nice.
I-
You
I-
added
I-
that Halloween, didn't you?
Yeah, Halloween. Yeah, no, I had once I knew Halloween was coming in, because that was the cool part with the first one. It came out on Halloween, so I was like, okay, cool. I'll just get the Halloween one. We're set, and it's all gravy, and I was happy. But so this one, obviously, when you launched, I was able to scratch that Mariah Bennis cover itch, and I did that. And then you guys are like, oh, and we're gonna do a Halloween one. I'm like, shit. Shit.
We will always do a Halloween cover when we have a campaign in October.
But we do hit some of the holidays, because we also did a St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool too.
We always try to hit the holidays with the holiday cover, at least one. So
Except for Christmas, because we don't do Kickstarter.
yeah, we do put prints out though. We put a Merry print usually every Christmas with Merry Christmas.
Ha 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 ha
Yeah.
ha ha ha.
Then we do a New Year's thing. Usually it's got Mary and Charlotte with drinking champagne. Maybe this year we'll have more women in it. We'll have
Nudie Christmas.
There you go.
Nudie year. Nudie year. There you go. Nudie year.
Nudie year.
Happy Nudie year.
Happy Nudie year.
Look,
See,
if
that's
you
why
have-
everybody. That's why everybody's got to go out here and get the calendar.
see, if you do the Nudie year, just send me one, just for the idea. Okay, just that's all I ask.
Yep.
That's all I ask. Just send me one. That's all.
Now, I want to ask Johnny. Johnny, what's the you've been doing this now for a couple issues. What's the the biggest lesson or the most stressful thing you would say that you found in this whole crowdfunding scheme of things, man?
The most stressful is just making sure that it doesn't flop. I mean, that's really it. I'm making sure. I mean, because especially like in the case of Human Hunters, we're already invested into like 5. I mean, they're working on the art for issue 5. We're working on the script for issue 6, 7, and 8, and it's just. And Mary's very successful. So coming, joining up and being like the other half of Atrocity Press now, I want to be able to have a property that's just as successful as Mary. So, I don't look like a schmuck and I'm not contributing.
Well, you're doing good. I mean, 135 backers is nothing to take a stick at, that's for sure, especially this late in the year.
No, and I think that's just for me personally is what's stressful because, I always worry not only about, what I worry about what Max, thinks. He started this company and he started it with Mary, and I want to make sure that we elevate it and we keep it where it is and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. So personally, that's my deal.
I remember that first interview over on the old Cromniverse thing there, fucking like however many years ago now it was years ago. Imagine that shit.
Yeah, it's like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that when it was just Max in his basement.
Yeah,
talking about, and it was issue 1. And it was just Mary Machine Gun. It was like, and then I started talking to him, and I remember I'm pretty sure you were there too. I start talking to you, and I'm like, all right. Well, you know what? Let me see if I just let this guy talk about his book. And I was like, oh, so tell me what's going on with the story. I think the question I asked was my go-to question, and I'll be honest, it's because I was getting stuck. Was, well, is this one and done? Or are you planning to do more? And then that just literally opened the floodgates. And Max started talking about Mary Machine Gun and this is what I'm doing and blah 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 and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, this motherfucker's for real. I'm in. I'm down. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's dance.
We had Mary Machine Gun. We had planned. Mary Machine Gun was originally planned to be a 3-part series, but as I was writing issue 2, I was like, I just have too much to tell. We're gonna have to make this 4 issues. You can even see on one of my old shirts it says Mary Machine Gun, Lupus Venarum, 1 of 3. And I was like, well, that's a collector's item for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Because that doesn't exist anymore. Pulled that shirt down from the shop and everything, so. But that would have been a
cool get. That would have been cool to get.
I got it to test the quality of the print, and that's just the one that I got, and it just happened to be one that. Well, the print was great. I mean, I love it. The shirt looks fantastic. It's got one of our original covers on it. I think the original cover B, which was by. Oh, I don't remember his name now.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, I haven't used him since Mary Machine Gun issue 1.
Yeah, that one guy.
Yeah.
Must have been Phil.
Where's my chibis?
Jeff Batista, maybe.
Dave Batista.
Dave Batista. No, it's Jeff.
No.
Jeff Batista.
I'll get that to you, Max, next week. Okay, a movie to film there,
You gotta make money.
Yeah.
30 minutes to go. Half the clock is left to take away.
I can't wait to see confetti fly. It's always my sort of like favorite part of the Kickstarter. It's like, woo, party.
We made it.
Hey, Larry, just so you know, I don't know if your YouTube is hold on. Oh, okay. Phil's messing with the thing. Okay, cool. Sorry, Phil. No, wait. I'm not in there anymore. Yeah, it's replaying. It's replaying. It's not live.
According to OBS, we're live.
I'm on your YouTube page right now, and it's not
Yeah.
live.
Let me go look. It says Niobe Comics Live, Human Hunters 2 Closeout stream.
Hold on. Maybe I'm maybe.
Okay, Max's is going on YouTube.
Yep. I see both of them.
Oh, then I'm screwed up. Hold on a second. Sorry.
Yeah, so you're just a boomer. It's all right. We got
It happens. It happens. I've done it before where I've like clicked
Yeah,
on
look at that.
Larry's
Niobe
stream.
live. Look at that. Niobe live. Oh, no shit. There it is.
Clicked
That's
on the
weird.
Larry stream before, and it was like, I'm like, where does Sam come from? I haven't seen Sam in. Oh, this is an old stream.
I've definitely done that too.
Speaking
I've
of Sam,
definitely
he was
done
supposed to be here. Where is Sam?
He's at a show.
Oh, that's right.
He's at his- he had his show,
He
so
didn't
he's-
go to the show.
Hey
He's
man,
coming
you
back
know,
from
I'm
the
just
show.
fucking waking up, man. You know what I mean?
Just getting
Oh, wait,
my
that's
coming back
chibis.
late.
Just getting my chibis together.
You know, my whole damn schedule is all goddamn fucked up, man.
I found all the links. I found them all. It was tough to watch it on 2 YouTube channels, but I did it. But I did it.
You guys are goddamn breaking my balls, man. Breaking my balls.
Now, now I'm going to take it a step further. Since you got, we talked about Sam, but we got Max and Larry in here and Johnny, Atrocity Press and Niobe thing. Anybody who's watching, like, I've seen these guys do it. They're going to help me, and I've kind of used this as a crash class. But I think I wish he was here. Gage the Wolf, our buddy Nathan, the Godslayers. I've seen these guys, and here we go. I mean, you see, Atrocity Press, Max and Johnny are planning their next books. Already have stuff already in the pipeline and stuff like that. You just heard a little bit of how Larry's talking about Savage, the timeline and how he's going to do Savage Sin and Niobe, and already the game plan and everything like that. This is not just awesome and fun to watch, and I'm getting cool shit. But I'm learning, and guys like Gage too. He picked up so much to help him, and with this first campaign, I can't wait till he does his again, and things like that. So anybody who's watching that has questions, don't be shy. Start typing.
Yeah.
You utilize these guys; they're not shy.
We will answer pretty much any question you got.
Pretty much.
You may not like the answer, but we're answering.
This is it. You know what I mean?
That's fair enough.
Well, and that's the thing, about it that we've been pressing on our Kickstarters too, because the one thing that we're really happy about in the placement is that we're going to be having a book out every month next year. 2023, we will be doing a Kickstarter every month.
Except for December.
Except for December, of course. But when you think about it, that's a couple human hunters. You throw down 3 human hunters, 3 Marys, 3 ninjas, you've already got 9.
Yep.
And that's kind of what we're planning on next year. That and some fillers here.
Happy New Year. I'm telling you, that's money.
And that's that thing, when you're like, hey, I like a Kickstarter, but it's like, number one, you got to wait so long for them. Well, for us, we pride ourselves that we don't launch that Kickstarter until the book's done. So
Yeah, that's a
basically,
huge
as soon as
thing,
that,
yeah.
Once that Kickstarter's done, we wait for the money. Once that money's there, we're kicking over the orders. Once they're printed, we're shipping them out. So we have a real quick turnaround. I mean, last time, God, I think the last 2 Kickstarters, didn't we fill them in one day?
Yep, fulfilled in one day.
We filled them in one day. I mean, you got your stragglers here and there that aren't, filling out their surveys, but the bulk of it, bang, we're done.
Mhm.
And we kind of got it down to a system. So it's like, if you really want to get behind a book, you grab one of ours, it's going to be like a couple months and you're going to get another one. Then there'll be a couple months, you're going to get another one. You don't have that delay that you have.
It's like getting a monthly pull list.
Close, but
Almost.
not quite.
It's
Be like
almost
a
like a quarter. Yeah, I was going to say that, quarterly floor.
It's GQ, but for badass comics.
All right,
Right.
that's
VC.
Oh my goodness! I dropped this, and now there's just pens and markers everywhere. But we fix it now. So. This was actually, you guys will remember Larry's last cell stream. This is for Terry.
Oh, okay.
She had gotten the Darth Vader cover, and then when I went to go work on it a couple days ago, I noticed the corners were a little dinged in. So I'm like, nope, not doing that. So I ordered another one real quick. I just Asked my guy. My guy didn't have it, so I had to be Larry. I had to be like Larry and go on eBay real quick. But I found one for like $4. I'm like, yep, done. Cool.
Sweet.
Get her done.
I was gonna say you could have asked me, but I don't know if I could have let it go for 4.
The shipping would have been murder for both of us anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
You got Blank's Darth Vader books, Larry?
I got blanks of almost everything, dude. You
No,
ever
we
seen
will
that
talk.
joke?
We will have a conversation then, for sure.
I mean, like if this wasn't a closeout stream for you, I'd just pull out the box and show Pete what I got. You know, like,
that's what the off-air is for.
right?
Wow, I just need to stop
Why? What happened?
because I could go in a wrong direction.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm shooting blanks, Johnny. You know,
You're right. Secretly, we know what that surgery was really about.
Yeah.
right?
It was a lifestyle choice.
Yes, it was.
Larry just likes getting stuff shoved down his pee hole.
That was the worst part of it. Dude.
No shit.
Oh.
No shit. That was the worst part.
The best part's when it came out. You know?
Nah. See,
Is that one of those? What do you really got to pull it out?
No, it was like me going into the outpatients there, or whatever, to get it out. I'm like, one way or the other, this thing's coming out today.
Yeah,
What
I'm
I
pulling
said.
it out, or you're pulling it out. One of the two.
Yeah.
That was an OnlyFans exclusive.
if Larry could have launched it on Kickstarter, he would have.
Or if he
But,
could have
like-
streamed it, he would have.
You can like you just cut the tube and yank it out, right? Like it's that easy. Yeah.
I'm having surgery. We're going live.
We were waiting for it. We were betting on it, to be honest with
telling
you.
I was thinking the same damn thing. He's like, because I got to tell you, you crack me up, Larry, because you're like, I'm having some surgery done, so I may be out of commission for a little while.
Yeah.
And it's like the next day, bang, I'm going live.
Well, here's the thing with that though, is I didn't know what it was going to entail and how it was going to fuck me up, right? So I'm assuming the worst. You know, when I say
No,
something
granted,
like
no, and I get that, but I mean, I think it's a testament to you too that you don't let anything slow you the fuck down. You just, I'm gonna just keep going.
well, it'd be stupid to let this slow me down. They didn't even like slice me open. You know, people think like a surgery, it's like, you know, the knife is gonna cut you apart, right? No, what it is it's a fucking tube that goes up your schlang, okay? And it's like a green laser that vaporizes the prostate to open it up more. Not vaporize the whole thing, but you know, enough to make a passage.
Yeah, just a.
And so while it's
more
doing
tube.
that, you know, because it's such a hot laser, it actually cauterizes the wound as it's doing it, right?
Sounds like a
And then they just-
lightsaber.
Yeah. And so then they just yank it out and it's done. And then they put a catheter in you for a day just to pee out the blood and clots and tissue. And then after the day, they take the catheter out, and then you got some minor, you know, irritation for a few days, and then it's fucking over, and you're just not supposed to do anything for a few weeks so you don't damage the work that they did. Other than that, I'm fucking fine. I
See,
can go back to
everything's-
work tomorrow.
Everything sounded fine except the stuff off the pee hole, number one. 'cause,
Right.
No. And then look, if the way you described it though, you described it so quickly. I literally thought they lasered your dick in half, like it was a fucking like when you slice open a brat to put like shit on it, like they sliced your dick open like a
Just
banana
that,
split,
we're done.
like a banana split, like, and you're streaming the 2 days later. You didn't feel anything. Like, how small is your dick?
There's
Like,
just
Jesus
two
Christ.
types of surgeries that they do for this. It's called a TURP surgery, TURP, right? And one of the ways that they do it is traditional, where they actually slice you open. But they have like this new technology, which is called the green light laser. And if you get that done, you know, it's less complications, less hassle, less irritation, less everything. You know what I mean? And so,
I thought they were going through the other end to get to it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I thought they were going to go through the poop chute.
oh God, no.
God, no, I'd rather that than my dick. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? But yeah, no, that didn't happen.
So I figured they were going to go through the poop chute and do some surgery, and
Yeah,
cut
that's
you
not
open and
happening.
everything.
Yeah, no, you would have been done for a while on that.
No, forget
That-
it. I got a tattoo on my ass that says "One way, do not enter."
That's it.
No.
That's invasive. Hey, look, we're all of a certain age where that tattoo is ignored now. Okay, look, let's just be flat out honest. That is. Doc's like, hey, that's cute. You're almost 50. Stand firm.
Yeah,
Man, when I was getting out of the army, they had to do so many fucking physicals to me. I had my prostate checked like 4 times by 4 different doctors.
Oh, that's just for fun. They're just fucking with you.
I know. I was like, is this training or what are we doing here? Because that's a lot.
Is this
And
a
training
teaching
for
hospital?
what?
Is this a teaching hospital? What the fuck is going on around here?
But they had to have 4 different doctors check off on me, and they all had to do physicals.
Like, just calm down, sir. Just calm down.
Yeah, but both your hands are on my shoulders. What the fuck are you chesting me at?
It's all gonna be over soon, sir.
Oh,
What the hell's
just turn your
going
head
on?
and cough twice. Keep
Please, sir,
coughing.
Don't make a scene, sir. Okay.
Don't make a scene.
I never trusted that guy. Oh, it's doctor day. We're gonna have you. You go to the school nurse. They're gonna check you for. No. I have my own doctor. We're not doing. No, I'm a kid. I'm smarter than that. Bullshit. Like you guys aren't checking records. No. Okay, Pete's going to the principal office again. Yes, I am. Better than this guy's office. Fuck that. Nope, I don't believe you.
19 minutes to go. Sitting at 135 sexy backers and 61-24 still.
We got Giselle in the chat. He says, so graphic, Pete.
How old are you? How old is Giselle? Giselle's like 12, right? Right? Something like that? Like 15, something like that? I'm not really sure, but look, we're everybody on this panel right now understands this, that after 30, you start going to the doctor more just because you just do. And shit starts hurting more. Once you hit 35, 40, you are officially slowing the fuck down. After 45, it's a wrap. Everything hurts. You can't get out of bed. You know,
It's
Okay, I
catheters in your
got to tell you
cock.
something. I'm not there because I get up and I'm bouncing around. I go jogging. I don't have any of that.
I walk because of the
Yeah.
diabetes, but I'm lucky because I bartend and wait tables, so I'm walking around all the time. But I'll give you a perfect example. I'm going to sleep early tonight because last Sunday I worked lunch and got the living shit kicked out of me and could barely walk to my car afterwards. So
How many old people do you got coming on Sundays after church? Is that what it is?
First off, lunchtime at the OG, it's the older crowd always for lunch. Always.
Yeah.
It's always gonna happen. They're there, they're there. It's cool. The good news with them is they're predictable or they're regulars. So it's really no muss, no fuss, no hassle. Just keep their coffee warm and the salad and the breadsticks coming and you're fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. Sundays, you get a lot of people from church, like just regular people coming home from church, because we have a Fridays and a Cheesecake Factory. We're all like in the same parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you on Saturday lunch and Sunday all day, that parking lot's packed, and all 3 restaurants are just packed.
Yeah.
Just people coming from church, and then once the church crowds start to try to get up and stuff, then that's the mall crowd. Now
Yeah.
2 o'clock church is leaving. Now the mall is coming in. Screw the food court. Let's get this, and then we have never ending pasta running now.
Yep.
So we're getting the living crap kicked out of us right now. Where it's like I'm sitting there, it's like I would rather be sitting here drawing Transformers all day long, which I hate to fucking do, than freaking that, because you're just getting beaten. But it's okay because it's the perfect analogy is how we just said the clock is moving really fast on this countdown.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimately, last week I'm getting killed like 5 tables at once, right when we freaking open. I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. Next bartender's in at 4 o'clock. It's got to be like 2:33. That's not bad. Yeah, fuck. It's 12:15. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I'm not. And then that's where the restaurants, like an old school restaurant superstition, is don't tell me what time it is.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather have, when you're busy, time does fly. It does move a lot faster. But once somebody tells you, it's molasses. It's all of a sudden you turn into Vito from that episode of The Sopranos.
It's all relative.
Yeah, it really is. Like, it really is. When you're just, like, it happens at a con too. Cons are, like, I told you the story. Friday in New York, like, our helpers and my interns were at a thing, so it was just me and my partner there. And we're getting beaten. And I'm like, God, I lean over. It's like, dude, I might have to go take a leak. He goes, we haven't even eaten yet. I'm like, yeah, but it's got to be like 3:30. Everybody's coming back. It'll be fine. Yeah, it was 11:15. I'm like, oh, we're going to die. We're going to die.
I ain't detecting no leak.
Oh God. I if I didn't think I'd get like arrested or at the very least kicked out and lose the table, I really would have like a gallon jug under the table.
Peeing in the bottle.
I really would. I really, really would. But you can't do that there. That's just
Yeah, it was pretty funny because like everyone was talking about how at New York Comic Con this year there was like 200,000 people,
yeah.
and they were like, "Come to my artist alley table." And most of these people are like, "Dude, I'm just not going to be able to get there."
If that's factual. That's straight up factual. I was probably, and I'm not exaggerating, I was probably 2.5 city blocks away from Artist Alley. Okay, because I was basically in the middle of the main convention floor. I was about 2.5 blocks and a floor away from Artist Alley. Like I would have needed an Uber to get to this fucking place on time. And even if I did go, like let's say I want to go say hi to somebody, it would have taken me 45 minutes to get there.
Yep.
Because it's just the amount of people.
And 45 minutes to get back.
Yeah, it just would have been terrible.
You got to just kind of like get into the crowd and let them push you along.
Well, it's funny. There was one guy. I'm walking, and then these girls are walking. So I let these girls walk ahead of me, and they're getting blocked off and stuff like that. And I'm like, just stand behind me, and I'll walk. And the dude just turns around, puts his hand on my shoulders. Lead block, bro. I got my kid. I look back. I see a dad holding his kid. I got you. Where do you need to go? That bathroom. Okay, let's go. And I led block for this son of a bitch, and just got him to the end zone because his kid had to poop. So
Hell yeah, get him in there.
Yeah, got him in there. I know those feelings. That we're talking about bathrooms and peeing and every year it doesn't. It always happens. It never ceases to amaze me. And I think it's New York because I've seen it at Penn Station too. You walk into the bathroom, you go to take a leak, and there's a guy standing like 2 feet away from the urinal.
Shooting it from a distance.
Arcing his shit to try to get it. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like first off, you're splashing on everybody. Cut that shit out. The guy's got to clean up after you now. Like, and put your shit away. Nobody's here for that right now. Like, stop that.
Yeah, Larry, don't do that shit.
Hey, listen, I'm enjoying being able to pee.
Larry doesn't do that. He has a catheter when he goes.
He's got the pressure now. He's got the fire hose.
Oh,
He's
dude, man,
taking the enamel
I
off
could
the
put
bowl.
out fucking bonfires, man.
Good for you. That must feel nice.
It
Does
is.
it make you have to pee more?
Like, no, it's like Niagara fucking Falls, man. It's like fucking whoa.
I mean, like, do you have to pee more often now, or is
No, I have to pee less because I get more out,
okay?
right? You gotta understand, like when a large prostate sort of
Yeah, it was like
stifles
sealed
the
it
flow
off.
of the urine, so it just sort of sits there, and so you feel like you got to go all the time. Now it's like, oh, you dump it all out at once, and it's like, fuck, that's epic. Old men, old boomer talk here.
Yeah, grandpa time.
Yeah, that's gonna make people buy sexy comics from us.
Right?
But it might explain why we make them. It might explain why we make them. Because goddamn, where are these markers?
Because we're not getting our action anywhere else, folks. Fuck.
Look, even the action I'm getting. She's not watching this, so it's okay. I'm all right, safe. I know she's.
Yeah, I'm actually married. I can't say anything.
I got my fantasies.
It'll be
That's
used
about it.
against me later on.
That's not good.
What the fuck did you say about me?
On your little show with your little friends. I don't.
You think it's all fun and games, don't you? Yeah, yeah.
It's funny, huh?
No,
I
I'm
like
married to
that.
Italian. I just wouldn't wake up the next day.
Oh no, yeah, you'd get the shit. Yeah, you'd get the shit kicked out of you. Yeah, you would.
And if I
I'm
did
sorry.
wake up, to be a horse head in the bed. So
I like
Actually,
how
I watched one the other day. Actually,
at the beginning of the book, the argument is that she has to come home at a certain time, not that she's dressed provocatively. But her father doesn't seem to care. All the other girls are all dressed up, all super sexy, and he's like, "Come home at midnight."
those dad priorities.
Yep.
Those
But,
dad priorities.
It definitely gets. This is where the Human Hunter story starts getting dark, because originally the first Human Hunters book is all action. It's just action from start to pretty much finish. There's a conclusion to it that is more sexy than action packed, but this one is is definitely it begins the dark part of the story.
Well, the first one is kind of like your Ocean's 11, no?
Yeah, yep. It was the
A little
Ocean's
bit,
11
yeah.
thing, and this is where the Mission Impossible stuff starts because the girls are kidnapped. They've got to track them down, find the girls, get them back, and exact punishment upon the people who have done this incredible wrong to these people's families.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just not about bringing them back. It's bringing them back and jacking up who took them
Yep.
in the most horrendous way.
Yep.
Well, you might as well get your pound of flesh.
Exactly.
Oh, you have no idea the pound of flesh. I gotta
Find out
tell
soon
you,
enough.
Issue 5 will, because this whole story arc, just for those wanting to know, it actually wraps up with issue 5. So it's an actual 5-issue story arc. The difference is issue 4 is an entire flashback issue
Mm-hmm.
because we never do flashbacks at Atrocity.
No, never.
We hate them. We've never done a flashback in a flashback,
Inside of a flashback.
or have we?
Which we did in Mary 3, and I talked to a lot of people who have read it, and they said it worked really well.
Yeah.
So I was impressed that we got it pulled off like the way we did.
I remember we were talking about it that morning because we were working on it. We were like, we should do a flashback. It's like a flashback and a flashback, and we just kept talking about it. And then we're like, now we have to do it. It's like, we were challenging ourselves.
It's like Inception.
Yeah,
So
once
fourth,
we thought
fourth
that-
wall break inside of a fourth wall break.
Yes.
Okay, that's just weird, man.
It's like 16 walls.
Hey, what do you know? Hey there, Billy.
Billy Power Max. I said, hail, brother. I said, hail.
Skull Billy Power Max.
Skull.
I think by the end of the story arc, though, the one thing, the one spoiler is that you will at least get 2 origin stories out of this deal.
Yep.
Well, 3 if you count Kirstine from the first issue.
Yeah, the very, very beginning.
By the end of this 5 story arc, 3 of the characters, you're going to know exactly who they are and where they came from.
And we'll get to the origins eventually of everyone over time, but
Well, the next story arc is going to be the origin of good old Dr. Juan.
yep, Dr. Juan Montclair.
Yeah.
Juan Antonio Altaveras?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he a voodoo priest?
Is he a voodoo doctor?
If he
Dr.
told you,
Juan-
he'd have to curse you, man.
7 minutes to go.
7 minutes.
Same amount of backers, less money. How did
Yeah.
that happen?
Someone dropped their pledge.
Oh, I know. I'm being rhetorical.
And they're like, oh, I'm running out of time.
I wonder where Pledge is tonight.
I don't
Probably
know.
watching movies. He's probably enjoying his life,
Probably.
being all free and stuff.
Probably playing RPGs.
not running Kickstarters.
Isn't Saturday his game night?
I think so. And then he play a vampire or something.
I really have no idea.
I'm getting ready to do some vampire. That was my main game back in the day.
I
Yeah,
am a
should all-
vampire.
Yeah, you and I
The
both.
world is a vampire.
Look, Billy Corgan has his own problems right now.
Yeah, he does.
Does he? What's going on with that?
He owns the National Wrestling Alliance, and his main guy is like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done.
Damn.
Yep. So, it looks like it's going to take me longer to read this Helsing book than I previously anticipated because it's just a slog to read through it.
Now he doesn't want to do it.
I'm
I
telling you,
know.
check out the anime at the same time. It might.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll watch the anime and it'll re-energize me into reading it because,
Like
it's
I
just-
said, I've
it's
never
just
seen.
dull.
Yeah, I've never seen the manga. I've just watched the different animes, the OVA, and there's like 3. I think there's 3 different seasons of it out. An OVA, a regular one, and
Well, no,
You know
the OVA is extra stuff.
okay, all right.
It's not. It's really not. It's outside the main. Like they'll make an OVA. Like okay, perfect example. My Hero's pretty caught up with the manga, more or less. So they'll do, at the end of the season, they'll do OVAs to do just some side stories to get them caught up with anything they missed, or to do some extra stuff, or to sell. You know what I mean?
I'm
Make some
trying to
more
remember,
money.
but I think in the OVA they might have had 3 different studios working on separate stories or something. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know.
It's been a while since I've watched it.
I have never seen it before. I mean, when it comes to anime, I watched Ranma 1/2 a lot because it was funny and I liked it. And then I watched like Ninja Scroll, High School of the Dead, Vampire Hunter D.
Everybody's seen Vampire Hunter D. I don't even think that
Yeah.
counts anymore.
Akira.
See, I watched that, and then I was against anime for a long time, and then I got back into it because I watched Demon Slayer,
Fucking
and then I went
fantastic.
from there to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
God damn it, that's a lot. The JoJo's is a
Yeah.
lot. JoJo's is a lot.
Well, I'm not all the way done with it. I'm like on season 4.
I don't
and
think
then
anybody's ever all the way done with JoJo's.
Granted, and then I just started. I'm on
Echo.
My Hero. Yeah, who did that?
That was me. Sorry, my cable got unplugged.
My Hero Academia. I just started. I'm like on season 2 of that now too.
Where are you watching all this stuff?
Here at the store, I put on the big screen while I'm
No, but what are you
bagging and
watching
boarding
it on?
comics.
Like a
The anime.
Funimation or
No, Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
I watch everything on Crunchyroll. I don't care about the ads. I'm like, whatever.
I like Crunchyrolls as long as they're not overcooked.
3 minutes remain.
3
3
minutes.
minutes. Soon we'll be
Midnight.
down to the red numbers.
And I'll be able to go get dinner.
Yeah.
Actually, this worked out good. I was able to close up the store right about 10 minutes before this started.
Sweet.
Dinner. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll go with the pizza tonight. Party it out.
I had the craziest dinner last night. I had leftovers from our Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I had a leftover steak, and I chopped it up and made fajitas out of it.
That's
So the
fantastic.
heck with it.
Cool.
Here
Never tried that before, but it's a winner. I'll be doing that a lot now.
you go,
Fajitas.
Johnny. There you go.
Fajitas.
Fajitas.
Talking about Demon Slayer. There you go.
Ooh, shit.
Huh. Thanks, Max. I'm Phil.
Oh, there you go.
Wrong button. I
Nice.
was
There
trying
you
to
go.
highlight you, man.
Very nice. Oh yeah, that's my son's favorite character right there.
Who's the pig man?
Inosuke. He was kind of a Tarzan kind of thing. He was
He's a
raised
pain in
basically-
the ass,
Yeah,
annoying is what he is.
He's annoying as shit, but he was brought up. He was one of the Demon Slayers, and he was basically brought up by pigs, so that's why he wears the thing. But he's just really obnoxious. But his swords are cool.
But he's supposed to be so beautiful without the mask.
Yep. Then you go into the My
Oh,
Hero
there you
stuff.
go, my heroes. There's so many freaking characters in that show. I can't even keep them all straight.
They do a really good job with that.
It's like, how many does the X-Men have? Oh yeah, we're gonna do 3 times that many.
Well, here's the thing: they wanted to create that whole world, and you're in season 2. Like you haven't seen the half of it yet.
Oh
And-
no, I'm just starting.
Because you're right now. You're in one of my favorite seasons though. You're in the school festival right now.
Yeah.
You're in the games.
The games
You
are
get-
awesome. I'm
yeah,
having a blast with
that.
that.
That's 2 days. Their whole season. That whole season is only 2 days. Okay, like that's how invested they are with it. But it's some of the best work for that anime is in that season. But they really develop those characters, and then what I really like most about My Hero is they develop everybody, even some secondary characters, and they really pay attention to the villains.
Yeah.
The villains really get super developed, and I really like that. You know.
Uh-oh. 1
60 seconds.
minute.
It's red numbers. It's red numbers. Here come the
It's red.
confetto.
Can you put it into bonus time?
No.
Imagine
Only
they had that option.
Indiegogo, I think you can do that, but I wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't. Why would you want to do that at that point?
I'm really thinking that the Mary Machine Gun 3 campaign might only be a 21-day campaign. just to see how that or Mary Machine Gun 4 to see how that works out.
I was
That's
saying, yeah,
what
you
they
got a
did with-
DeLorean there, Max, in your back pocket.
That's what Silverline did with the last White Devil issue. We did a
Yeah.
shorter campaign. It
I
still
just-
worked out.
Give it a try, see what happens.
I don't know.
Here we
I
go.
think I like the extra time to get in there.
10.
All
But
right, here we go.
9, 8, 7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4, 3,
3, 2, 1.
confetti on!
Yay! For
And they all
all
rejoiced.
acquaintance be forgot.
Where's that from?
Oh yeah.
Who was playing that music?
As us.
Oh,
It's
see, I
fun.
tried to throw on music the same time you did. I'm like, what the fuck?
I wonder. I'm gonna see if I can find an overlay gift of like major confetti for the next time, man.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. No Canadian national anthem, Larry?
No, I was trying to play the Happy New Year's theme. When the
Yeah.
confetti goes off, I was like,
Heard it.
Oh.
Crowd fun not be forgotten.
Oh,
And get ready for the next time.
yep.
Yep.
Now we got about a month and a half to work on the colors for Mary Machine Gun 4. We're already got 10 pages colored, so Fernando
Yep.
will have that knocked out by the time it's time to go, and SK will have the lettering done, and we'll be rocking in the
Rocking
free
like
world.
docking.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of cool when we hit January to have basically books back to back to back to back. It's gonna be insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be busy.
Yeah, that sounds
next
busy.
year.
That sounds busy.
Next year will be promotion. But we'll be doing Atrocity Press Live every Wednesday. Larry will be at work. It'll be me and Johnny talking
Yep.
about stuff. We'll have Fernando out here sometimes doing some drawing and coloring and stuff. So we'll have something new to talk about every show, even though we'll keep the shows. I want to keep them down to an hour
Yeah.
because I don't like streaming that long. I hang out in Larry's streams because people keep coming by and chatting with us and stuff, but I can only do so much.
Go longer than an hour, it turns into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shall be right back. I got to take the dog out real quick.
Well, guys, I got to get out of here because I have to go have dinner.
all right.
Sir, it was a
You guys
pleasure.
have a great night.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
We're
much.
still
I'm all
live.
excited.
You're Atrocity.
Are we
You got to
still
stick
live?
around. Yes.
I didn't know we were still live. I thought Max was booting it.
No, we're still live. I just got to go take
Oh,
the dog
I
out
gotcha.
to pee real quick.
No, it's actually really cool, because it's like it's funny because it's been a year since that first one came out, but like for me and Max, it hasn't been that long because we've constantly been putting out the book.
Right.
It's just our scheduling got some hiccups in it, and now it's kind of cool because we're going to be able to really get this stuff out.
Yeah, because you guys are rolling like a couple ahead of time, right? Like as far as completion and stuff, right?
Human Hunters issue 3 and 4 is completed, done, all of it. It's already colored, it's already lettered, it's done.
Yeah, you guys keep grinding. You don't wait.
Issue 5, I want to say he's on page 10. I don't know. I think maybe 9 or 10 now with the artwork. And we just started the story arc. We finished our next complete story arc for Mary Machine Gun, and we knocked out. I think it's like 3 or 4 scripts, and then now we're going back because usually what we'll do is we'll knock out 3 to 4 issues of one title, then we'll switch to another title, and then we'll do 3 or 4 issues, and then we'll switch to another one, and that's how we kind of stay ahead.
See, that's what people have to look forward to with Atrocity. You don't have to worry about when the next part of the story's coming because it's already ready to go. So there'll be no lack.
Well, and you don't have to worry about it being done. I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly,
the minute that Kickstarter goes live, we could show the whole dang thing. I almost was telling Max, "Well, I'll just show the front and last page."
Yeah, just a yep.
I'm just going to show the well. Then again, that's me though. You know, I always read the last page of a book before I read the whole thing.
You just want to spoil it for yourself?
Dude, that way if I die, I know how it ends. I mean, I don't know why. I started it back in grade school, but the first thing I do is I read that last page, and then I'll go ahead and read the rest of the book to see how it got there.
Thanks, Billy.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're
Thank
super
you.
excited about this. Got a couple weeks here, and Kickstarter will pay out, and then we'll send it off for printing.
There you go.
Human Hunters was successful, so Max,
Oh,
won't,
shit.
What?
Oh, I think I have to switch my credit card.
Oh.
It'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look right now.
I just wanted Human Hunters to do well, so Max wouldn't regret, bringing me on.
Yeah.
He'd be like, that fucker sucks.
No, $6,000 isn't bad. It's it covered the cost of the book, and it'll cover the cost of getting most of the next one done. So we're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the wrong one. It's the wrong one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. They'll tell me and I'll fix it.
Yep. Green
Whoops.
giant.
I remember my card the card that I used for this got skimmed.
Yeah, that's right. You told me about that.
The card that I used for this got skimmed. So, fucking gas station. It's okay. We'll fix it.
So how's it feel, Johnny? Another campaign.
Feels good. Feels good. It's all done, and I don't have to keep blasting, all the advertising for 2 months.
Yep. We've got more
burying
backers.
everybody's Facebook.
More backers and more money. That's all that matters. Is that
Yeah.
we got more readers. Is my main thing. Is more backers.
Yeah, and we did. I mean, we did better than we did on the first one.
Is it like more money, more problems?
I hope not.
Or is it like,
More money, more books.
or is it like
For
more
us,
money,
yeah, for us, more money. We just do more books. Yeah, we just
Like-
that's it.
more
It's rolled
money,
over.
less problems? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More money, cooler covers.
I mean, heck, we got our regular three books now, and Max is adding 1 or 2 titles in the next 2 years. I got an idea for 2 more titles in the next year. So by 2024, we'll probably have about 6 different titles out.
Yep, we'll be rocking them, putting them out one every month. We'll be terrorizing it all. It'll be good stuff.
And then next thing you know, in 2025, it'll be like, crap, we can put 2 out a month. 2026, we're just going to buy a freaking page in previews. That's what we're going to do.
That's probably what we'll end up doing. Eventually. But, all right. Don't want to make everybody stick around when they don't need to be sticking around here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this to the off air.
All right.
All righty.
And
just real quick here, we do want to thank everybody though
Yeah.
that did support this and went ahead and pledged. We do appreciate all you guys. And when that book hope hits your doorstep, it will live up to the hype.
yeah, take pictures, put it on our socials. That way we can use you as examples of how we have done cool things like fulfilled our comic books on time.
Yeah,
Congratulations, guys, on the campaign.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
thank you.
Did good job. Everything turned out great. Campaign did better than I anticipated it to do, so I'm impressed with that. And so far, so good. Everything's going smoothly.
Yeah.
So,
It's a beautiful thing.
all right. Well,
Well,
thank
and the
you guys.
big thing is, I think we still love doing it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the thing. I love waking up and writing. It's freaking awesome. I love approving those pages. The whole process just
Hell
is
yeah.
cake.
Okay, so thank you guys for dropping by and watching us here to hang out and close out this stream. We'll close out this Kickstarter and be prepared because there will be lots of Niobe streaming coming up soon.
Probably.
And we will
Be prepared. Do a good turn daily.
We should be the first week of of January is when the Mary Machine Gun Issue 4 will be coming to the Kickstarter. So
Yeah.
keep your eyes out for that, and you see it on Facebook or our Twitter. If you want to grab anything that's merchandise related or our older books, you can go to atrocitypress.com and pick those up there. Or also on atrocitypress.com, it's got our links to all our social media. So Pete's back.
I had too many tabs open.
So Larry, where can they find your stuff?
Under a rock.
Under a rock.
I was going to say bite size. Niobe Comics, man. Just search Google, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. You will find me. If you want to find pigtails, you'll find them.
Purple pigtails.
Hashtag Pigtail Nation.
Pete.
Yes, sir.
Where can they find you?
I'm going to give you a little share so I could use it as a visual aid, if
All
I
right.
may. That's where you can find me, folks. It's real easy. Hi, I'm Pete. I'm the freelance artist. Whatever you need, be it portraits, pages, colors, inks, digital, whatever, I got you. PEAT11717. Pete11717. Twitch is where you can watch me draw. Instagram is where you can do business. You can see all my stuff. And Twitter is where I can just, shit post. So that's really what I do there. So it's fantastic. Next place you can see me if you're in the New York area and you already bought a ticket because it's sold out today. The show is sold out. Anime NYC, November 18th, 19th, and 20th at the Jacob Javits Convention Center. I'll be in Artist Alley, seat G25. That's a corner table. And the way I got everything mapped out, you're not going to miss me. And trust me, folks, stay tuned to Niobe Live and Atrocity Press and all this stuff. And stay tuned to all these social medias. I'll be posting a shit ton of pictures. So yeah, I can't wait. And look,
So how many people are going to that? Did it say how many? What the?
it was last year. It was capped because of COVID and everything like this. But we should be back to normal this year. So that's probably about 50K.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad size. So it's definitely a nice. It's not the biggest on the East Coast or in general. I think the biggest is Otakon and Katsucon. Those are like 85,000, 75,000. Those are just massive shows. Just absolutely fucking massive. But Anime NYC is big. It's New York, obviously. It takes up about half the space that of the con floor of New York Comic Con, and then it uses all the panels and all the theaters and stuff. Because the masquerade, like the cosplay contests, are absolutely insane. And they're premiering 2 movies. One of them is the Final Fantasy, the new Final Fantasy movie, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's I can't wait for there's going to be at least 25 food vendors. So I'm just not eating at home. I'm just eating ramen and sushi all fucking weekend long. I can't wait.
Everything from the truck.
No. They're all inside.
Oh, are they?
They set them up, and it's the best part. They set them up right next to
behind
Artist
you, right?
Yeah, right next to Artist Alley, up against the wall, because they can set up all the electrical and stuff, and the ventilation and stuff like that. And they're cooking right there. They're making like the curry guys at New York Comic Con. He was up against the wall, and they're cooking. They had 5 rice cookers, and they were just banging out curry. And oh my god, I can't wait. I'm salivating thinking about it right now.
Yeah, you said curry, and that made me hungry.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, me too.
I'm telling you, I can't wait.
Yeah, that's sweet, Darth Vader.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I forgot I had that. And there's my Venmo. Pay me.
Yeah, pay me money.
Pay me money. That's what I got.
Phil, where can they find you?
They can find me easiest is on Facebook, but you can find me most anywhere. Quick Google search under Phil Leon and comic art, and you will definitely find me. And tomorrow, last minute, but tomorrow you can find me. I will do a quick guerrilla setup at the Fort Wayne Comics and Collectibles Show on Carroll Road at the Allen County Fairgrounds building, 11 to 4 p.m. I'll have some new stuff out there.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
And that's in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Fort Wayne.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming by. Thanks everyone for stopping by and watching us in this show out. stay tuned for anything for Atrocity Press through Atrocity Press Comics, the group on Facebook. That's your best place to find anything that we do because that's the one that I update the most frequently. Our Twitter is updated. If you haven't followed us on Twitter, follow us on Twitter. It's at Mary Machine Gun. You can follow us on Twitter and you can get all the information there too. Our Instagram is at Atrocity Press. So if you want to jump on any of those and check our stuff out, you can definitely do that. So I'll see you guys all later. You have a good evening.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.